Hey besties! Today I'm going to be making freebies for the Enhypen concert that's showing in theaters. I've heard not as many people make freebies for like movie showings as opposed to concerts. I don't really know if that's true, but I really enjoy making freebies and I don't really have a lot of chances to go to concerts around me. So this is super exciting. I was a little unsure what I wanted to make, and then I remembered this charm that I made for my planner. They're cute, they're simple, you can like kind of put them on anything. I am making something similar, not exactly the same, but I'll go ahead, take you through the process along with a little bit of chatting just while we work. And I really hope you enjoy the video, and results of the freebie will be at the end. Let's get started. I had these little black resin hearts. I pour my extra resin into this mold. So I had a bunch. I think there's about 22, 23 in here, so I have to make more. But I thought that's perfect. I'll just use up those because I make keychains with these, but I don't use the black, which is why I have so many. So what I did for these was, it was just a plain resin heart. I took my Cricut and then put on the decal, and then I domed it with J-Diction UV resin. I like J-Diction. I've used Mr. Resin, but J-Diction has a lower odor, so my room doesn't smell as bad afterwards. Anyway, this, I'll show you what I'm kind of thinking. Thinking about something like this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And then I would have my ball chain. This would be connected by a jump ring. And then I'd have this ball chain up here. And I thought, that's so cute. Oh, I love that. That's what yeah, that's perfect. So, I'm just gonna go and start making. I live in a small town and there is not a lot of K-pop. The only K-pop around here is like Target and Walmart. And the Walmart's not good because people open the albums, you know, and take all the photo cards out of them. So I think the closest like actual K-pop store to us is like 2 hours, 3 hours away. And yeah, there's nothing around here. No concerts. You have to drive like 6 hours for concerts. So whenever they show a concert in theater, I am there. I saw the BTS one movie twice, and then who else did I see? Oh, the 17 concert. I went to that one. I didn't get to go to the Stray Kids movies. I think they did Stray Kids and TXT. And they were IMAX, I think. I know the Stray Kids one was IMAX. Maybe I'm just imagining the TXT one because I want TXT. They're my alt group, so I want them to have a movie near us, but I couldn't go to those ones because it was, like I said, like a 3-hour drive, and I couldn't justify a 3-hour drive just for a movie as much as I wanted to. I feel like K-pop stans in small towns will really understand the struggle. And it's hard too because I vend at events. So like I literally have to drive. I drive almost 5-6 hours to get to Virginia Beach to do events. That's where I really like to do them. Or I'll have to go down to like Durham, which, ooh, that's like, you know, how many? Probably like 4 hours. But I don't know. It's worth it. I really enjoy seeing other fans. I really enjoy interacting with customers. So it's worth it. So I am going to just speed up to the next step because I'm gonna, like I said, do this all assembly line. So I'll take you through each step, but I'm gonna speed up a little bit because this is gonna take a while. I knew that would happen. No. I'm mad at myself now. I shouldn't have done it this way. I should have just, okay. Well, that's what I get for trying to assembly line. I'm struggling today. I really hope people like these. What have I given for freebies before? Obviously top loaders. I did like this bow phone charm last time. It's like a bow made of beads. And it was really cute. I went to the P1 Harmony concert and I made little pickets with like the members' faces on them, and people love them. And I got so many good freebies when I was there. There's so many creative people out there. After this, I am going to, I think, just start assembling these. I'm making extra because I'm just, you know, worried someone will go in and get a ticket and then I just won't. Huh? This one's missing a bead. I'm worried that someone will get a ticket like the day of and I won't have enough. But I think if I have any extra, I am going to give these away as freebies with my Etsy orders. So I don't know. This is like my least favorite part of assembling things. I don't know if I want to have this attached to jump rings, like jump rings attaching them, or if I want to just stick them on there. The more jump rings you have, the more points you have of weakness of like something breaking. So you kind of have to keep that in mind when you're making an item. Like you don't want to have a keychain that has a bunch of weak points on it, and if you do, you'll want to kind of, you know, stabilize it somehow. I like to add double jump rings, so there's like 2 jump rings on it, but I don't want these to break on people, you know. I think though I do want, because I want them to be kind of like a layered look, I think I am going to add these like this. And if I don't like it, we'll try again. Maybe this one needs to be just attached. I'll do the charm on the chain, I think. Let's see. On the one I made from my journal, I used a smaller heart, which is why I think I'm not doing this exactly the same way. Yeah, I like that better. Well, I don't know. I want it to be tiered, so I don't want them all the same length. Let's see. That's the same length. That's better. Okay. If I put it on like this with just one jump ring, it's going to hang to the side. But if I want it to hang like this, I think I need another jump ring on this. Do I want this over here on this side? I think I do. That is cute. Let me take this off so I can get a better idea how it looks. I think I'm going to switch this jump ring out for one that's a little bit stronger, a little bit thicker. Oh my gosh, what do you think? So this is in the center and those are on each side. And then when it hangs, they kind of hang behind. Oh, that's cute. And I love the 2 stars for it. That's so cute. I was worried about doing double stars, but I kind of wish this was longer, but I don't have any longer wire to do it with. So we're gonna have to do that, but that's still cute. I don't have any more. Oh, okay. Well, I have to go to the store to get more ball chains anyway, so I'll check back in with you when I got more supplies.
The next day.
Goods have been secured. I got the new jump rings and more ball charms. Now, I know I didn't learn yesterday, but I'm going to do the assembly line again. Hopefully this won't take too long. I'm going to time myself. It is 12:45. Let's see when I'm done with these. Okay, I am at the 10-minute mark and I have made 9 of these. And I'm guessing this is going to take me probably about 15 minutes more to do these. So let's get to it. Okay, so I finished assembling them. It took a little bit longer than expected, but that's okay. Here's the leftover pieces. I don't have enough of the hearts made yet to make as many as I want, but that's okay. I will be doing resin again soon. Some of them, like I said, are a little different from one another, but they're mostly all the same. I have one of this, like it's a metallic-y, and then I have one black. The rest are the holographic hearts. So hopefully they will be okay. All I have to do now is put the ball chain on these and then package them. I don't know what else I want to put inside these goodie bags because I'm making them like a goodie bag, right? So there's going to have a couple things in it. I think that's what I've done all the other times. I'm thinking like some stickers or maybe a photo of the group, like a group photo. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough group photos. I may have to go to like Walmart and print them off. Funny story. I give out photographs with every order that is group specific. So like if you go and you get a group order and it is clearly an AT's order, I will send AT's photos for it. But I used to get all my photos at Walmart and I would order like 100 photos at a time. It was so embarrassing going in each time to be like, oh, I need to pick up my photos, and they're like, what's your name? And I'll tell them, and then it's this huge thick thing of like Kpop boys. And they'd always give me a look, and there was this one time they actually ran out of 4x6 paper for me, and they had to take larger paper and print it and then cut down every single photo of mine, and I had like at least 100. And at that point I was like, I am not ordering from Walmart again in bulk. I go to free prints now and get them there. Moral of the story, if you don't want looks from Walmart employees, don't order over 100 photos of Kpop boys. Get it home delivered. If I get photos, I'll probably have to order them from Walmart though, because free prints takes like 2 weeks to come in, and I got like about a little over a week. I'm very excited for this show. I don't know what songs they're going to be performing. I really need to look that up. I really hope they do No Doubt or EXO, because I have had those like on repeat in my head for the past month. As far as groups go, Enhypen probably has like some of my favorite songs. So no matter what they play, I will be happy. I stan a lot of groups, and it gets hard sometimes to keep up with everyone. And recently I had kind of gotten out of Enhypen, and then I found out about this movie and I was like, oh my god, I need to go and I need to like, you know, get back into them. So like I've been going and trying to catch up on content. I've missed so much. Just because I've been focusing so much on TXT and P1 Harmony, I've missed a lot of content from all my other groups. Done. Now they got to be packaged. I'm going to test this out on a scrap piece of paper first. I think I want these to hang like this. Yeah, so you can see them. I don't know if I want to do a notch at the top. I think I want little holes at the top, but like that, and then tape the back. That's cute. We're gonna do that. I think I'm just going to use regular tape on these. Ooh, that was difficult, but you know what? It's okay. I got it. Okay, there's one. And I'm going to put them in these bags. That's cute. Perfect. Here we go.
One eternity later.
Here they are, all packaged individually. I think what I'm going to do is I am just going to go and figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the freebies. I really do think I'm going to do these, a sticker or some stickers, and then a photo or two of the group. And I think that's all I'm going to do. But I will come back when they're all done, they're all packaged, you're all good to go, and I'll show you exactly what I've done. Okay, so the goodie bags are mostly done. I have all what I can do made so far. So you ready? Ta-da! So this is just some of them. I had to use bigger bags for these. It was either this size or 3x4, and the packaging would not fit inside a 3x4. So I put some paper filler in here to kind of make them look a bit more full and kind of pop up what's in the bag so you can kind of see that there's more in there. So inside you get the keychain that I made, and it's individually packaged, really nice, so it's not going to get scratched up or anything. I've added a group photo. I have 4 different versions of photos that you could get, and I printed them on glossy paper. I normally do matte, but I thought the glossy would be a nice little change. You get a Sanrio sticker, which I think is super cute. And then they get a business card that has my socials on the back so that they can contact me or find my shop or anything like that. I was going to add candy in here, and then I thought, no, some people don't really like getting candy with their freebies, and then, you know, allergens and everything like that. So I figured I am just going to stick to the basics. One more thing I want to show is how I get my freebies printed. I go into an app called PixArt, and then I choose a 2:3 ratio for the photo, and then I make a collage, add 4 photos in, no border, and then I just get them printed on a 4x6 piece of paper, and then I cut them out. So you can get 4 pictures for like 12 cents, I think, 12 to 16 cents, depending on where you get your photos printed. That is just a little tip, and then here's the photos I picked. Got this one, this one, this one, and then of course the Pokemon one. I love this one so much. I give this one out a lot. I think they came out really cute, and I used the organza bag so you can see through it, so it's protective. It doesn't have as much plastic usage, but it's still really cute. I still have to make about 8 more. There's only 25 people going still, but like I said, I want to be prepared. And then any freebies that are left over will be added into orders. Once they're gone, I'm not gonna make more. So I hope if you're going to a concert or even like a showing in theaters, I really hope this gives you a little bit of inspiration of something you can do. They were not hard to make, and you can always alter this idea however is fit for you. I know not everyone has resin and UV resin, but I hope this inspired you a little bit. And check out my Etsy shop if you want to see any handmade K-pop merch. I do have a link in the description, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!